at the Anglo European College of Chiropractic, the MSK for issues with breastfeeding. So the mid-morning session we've covered more about the breastfeeding and dyads, etc. Mother and baby are two people but one person before the baby is born, and if they're breastfeeding they form an inseparable biological social unit after the cord is cut. The babies share the same immunity as the mother. The mother's milk production responds to the needs, growth patterns and age. Heart rate, temperature and breathing are steadied by skin to skin contact. So one interesting thing was that actually the baby's milk changes, so the mother's milk changes towards the baby's needs. So if the baby's not well, there are innate intelligence mechanisms and scientifically proven ways that the baby's milk actually does change, which is fascinating. And I'm going to look into more of the research behind that and look at some of the references which I'll get off Indira Lopez that's explaining this part of the seminar to me. There are published journals on human lactation, and they show an association between the use of labour pain medication and delay in the onset of lactation, defined as milk coming in greater than 3 days after delivery. So it can lead to shorter breastfeeding duration. Mothers that use labour medications were 2 to 3 times more likely to report it. Yeah, so there's lots and lots and lots of things which we've covered. Maybe I can just go through maybe one more, is that interestingly we're living bacteria. We went through different holding positions, and there are 5 major or 4 major positions. So one is the cross cradle position, one is the rugby position, there's side lying and lying on the back. And what we had to do is go through a sort of practical part where we got out of the chairs and we talked about the key points to give people guidance, or mothers guidance, to help them breastfeed. So we looked at keeping the baby, if you're in the rugby position, which we were holding like this, so holding quite close to the body, keeping the baby quite close, and making sure that this is a very heavy baby. I'm learning my technique, but this is what we learn. Basically, making sure that the baby's close to the body, that the shoulders and the hips and the knees are in alignment, and bringing the baby towards where the breast would be rather than the breast to the baby, and a comfortable and sustainable position. And we used the acronym of CHINS, which was to keep the baby close, keep the head free and in line, the nose towards the nipple, and a sustainable position. And it's best to keep the mother in a calm and relaxed position, with a heart rate is controlled with skin to skin contact. We looked at lots of other things, and I will go through them as we go through more of the course today and tomorrow, and post lots of things that are relevant. As I say, I'm only at the seminar, I'm no expert, and the only reason why I'm doing this course, and I chose it above others which I would have done more along the sports injury field, is because it coincides with the pregnancy of my beautiful wife, who's now 25 weeks pregnant, who's also attending the seminar with me. And for us it is very topical and relevant, and there are people that will come in the clinic who I might be able to direct towards the lecturers' notes and some of the scientific and information that we've got that will help them with their issues as well.